You got to be kidding me. Phil, do we really have him coming back in here to do the real estate news again this week for the third time? OMG. All right, I guess we'll have him back in. He's cheap. We're on a low budget here. We're just getting started on this show. But we got Morty in here again with the local real estate news. He's kind of waddling in here right now. Here he comes. Hey, Morty, how you doing?
Hey, Joe. Thanks for having me again here.
You're welcome, I guess.
I'm just so glad I got out of here. I'm having a much better week, Joseph. It's been much better this week. I don't remember if you remember me saying last week.
Yeah, I remember. I do. You don't have to get into it this week.
Well, I just want to tell you my physician did clear my sciatica problem, and I'm all over my sinus infection that I had. I'm a lot healthier this week. But I got some bad news, Joe.
I hate to even ask, but what is the bad news, Morty?
Remember my girlfriend Carla that I met on Silver Single Senior website I told you about? Well, unbeknownst to me, she broke up with me this week, Joe. I don't understand what I did. I did everything right this time.
Morty, we just want to hear the news today. Can you give us the real estate news?
All right, Joe. For this week's real estate report, I would like to say a new report from the Observer. The Observer just came out saying that Tampa is the most expensive city in all of Florida to live in. That's right, Tampa. And second is Sarasota, the most expensive cities by the Observer to live in and buy a home in the state of Florida. Now, on the low end, the most cheapest city to buy a home in right now is Fort Myers.
That's because they had a freaking hurricane, you jackasses.
Yeah, Fort Myers is the number one cheapest place to buy a home in Florida. And the third lowest place to buy a home, believe it or not, is Bradenton. That's where Dick Vitale lives, Bradenton, Florida. It's the third cheapest place to buy a home.
Big shocker.
So if you're looking for an inexpensive place, maybe a first-time home or something like that, check out Fort Myers. I mean, the odds of another hurricane hitting are like 1 in a million right now. The last one to hit the area since Ian that bad was 100 years ago. So Fort Myers and Bradenton is two great places for looking for inexpensive housing. Another thing I'd like to talk about today is the Home for Heroes, Florida Home for Heroes program. Have you heard about this, Joe?
Yeah, Morty, I do mortgages. Of course I heard about it.
Well, right now they're getting very low in the reserve funding. There's about $12 million left for people to use to buy a home. So basically the way it works is you can get up to $35,000 to use towards your home down payment and closing costs. Did you know that, Joe?
Yeah, Morty, I knew that.
They'll give you $35,000 to use towards a home purchase if you're a first-time buyer and work for a Florida company. So all the first-time buyers that are listening, take advantage of the Home for Heroes. Now, Pathway Mortgage does Home for Heroes programs. Aren't you guys one of the biggest in the state of Florida for these programs?
Yeah, Morty, we do Home for Heroes programs. It's an amazing opportunity for people to get down payment help when they need it. If you're buying your first home, you can get up to $35,000 for down payment and closing costs anywhere in Florida as long as you work for a company that is based out of Florida. So it's amazing. And yeah, you're right, Marty. There's about $12 million left. So try to take advantage of it and get in here and go to approval911.com from Pathway Mortgage while you still can. I'm kind of glad you said that, Marty. I can't believe that was actually something that's useful on here.
Oh, thank you, Joseph. I just wanted to let everybody know that's really important that you get on for the Home for Heroes, and you could use it to buy a home in Fort Myers. It's like I just said, the prices are low there. Use the Home for Heroes program. But that's all I got today, Joe. Not too much. It's the middle of the month, so not too much to report with the Southwest Florida local real estate news.